Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Moonlighter. Just had a devastating loss to the Golem King, but we're gonna get back there, like, very quickly, right away. Just quick bit of time in the town here, and we're going right back down there. Gonna knock that out here right quick. I liked the spear a lot in the beta. I think it's time I upgrade myself to the spear. I'm thinking I can make it a decently further if I have that. Ooh, I could totally upgrade one further even. I think I might as well. Might as well hook myself up with this dynamo new spear. Spent basically all my money, but I'm okay with that. Well, now that I have that, what am I saving up for? What's next for me? I think basically any of this stuff I need to go to the forest temple before I'll have what I actually need. That's pretty much everything I can have for the time being. Ooh, a bam! Look at that big sweet wind up shot. Now I stab, and wind up. Ah, yeah, that thing's great. I expect to cruise through now that I have the all-powerful spear. Does a shitload more damage. I can actually hang back a wee little bit. Oh, what a fool I was for not getting a better weapon sooner. I forgot how much damn stronger it is. I was holding out because I know now and again you can find, like, simple starter items, and so I thought I could wait that out, and it was just not even close to worth it. 55 versus 32, it's a big difference maker. Big difference maker. Like, look at this. I can one-shot things. That's, like, a new luxury I didn't have before. I'm gonna charge this guy. Just for fun. Perfection. And having that extra reach is just super convenient. A lot of the time. So, I'm a fool. I knew I loved the spear. I should have just embraced that love a lot sooner. I'm gonna charge these guys just because it's funny. Not because I need to, not because they're any real threat, but because it's fun to get that crazy amount of overkill. And, if I had to guess, this will be a fountain. Ah, so predictable on the first level of the dungeon. I guess that's what happens when you've done it like 20 times. I wish I had some kind of assistant who would come down and, like, do my runs for me. So just take all my piles of stuff back to town for me. I would pay him good money. I would pay him good money to take all that stuff down. I mean, you have to, occupational hazards. I think you would have to pay quite a bit of money to convince someone to stick around for something like that. Risky job for sure. Hey, I'm charging straight through this guy. Hey, you kind of like double tap. He keeps running through a little bit, so you get 2 strikes in there. That worked out very well. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to finish him off, and that I was taking kind of a bit of a risk by running through that way. Oh, come on. I'm going to go down to level 2 already? I'm flying through it like nothing. This is gravy. I mean, I could have went and explored a little bit more, but I'm just trying to get through things. I'm just trying to be quick about it. Timely. This spear has made all the difference. Stupid idiot facing the wrong way. What a dork. What a complete and total dork. What do you got for me? What's good? Oh man, it's got so much actually. Come at me. Boom. Just kept on going. Unstoppable with that little sprint that he puts on there. Oh shit, I actually can't I need my shield out for a second here. Sword and shield, because otherwise this thing's gonna be able to stomp me. So your time isn't totally over, sword and shield. You do have the occasional use that I'll need to capitalize on. Don't think your job's totally done yet. Don't start making any retirement plans. You're gonna need to hang on to that day job of yours. Oh shit, I guess I can't run back to town right now. Damn, I wish I had a few more potions. I just do not have the money for such an excursion. Guess I'll load up at the old fountain store before I head down to the boss then, because it could be a little risky. Ooh, I love that he was able to carry that through far enough to break both those guys. Here's where the range comes most in handy, is just keeping those dickheads at bay. That always feels extra nice. If I pull this off, I'm gonna go home with so many different valuable things. And all these where they're gonna turn one thing into another, that's gonna be great. Oh, I don't like that I have to fight one of these stupid things right now. Come on, spear. Lovely spear. Plenty of damage. Alright, I'm more than ready this time. I'll be able to lay so much damage down on this bag of shit. He won't even know what hit him. This fight will be over in no time. It's kind of interesting. It feels like he's half golem, half goop, and he kind of has like his own separate eyeball for each one of his parts. Hey, you can't even push me away there properly. I was able to keep my distance well enough that with the spear there. What? Oh, I fucked that up. It you know, gears up in speed there, and so you can miss it by just the tiniest bit. Come on, come on, come on. I think we've knocked a lot more health off him a lot more quickly this time. Hey, I accidentally landed 2 shots there. Not too shabby. Ooh, I probably shouldn't risk that as much as I have been. Oh man, the third one actually does more damage. Being able to land those in triples is worth more. So I should try and do that whenever I can, actually. Just endless roll till he gets that thrown out. Whoop. Don't want to screw this up when I'm given so much room to do it properly. That's the most space he's ever going to give me, I think, so I gotta make sure I'm making good use of it. I mean, it's never bad to get the 1 hit off on him now and again, but anytime I can get the 3 is worth it. This piano is really dramatic. It's not just intense, it has like a really... feels very historic, monumentous. It's not just about being like you know, typical boss music. Get out of here, little jelly. You're ruining my chance to lay some sick combos on this guy. Whoa, oh shit, it's coming in hot. I think that might be the first potion I've had to use. Might as well use 2 just to make sure I don't lose to some shitty, crazy, heavy-duty attack that he manages to get off. Alright, get at the long distance there to protect yourself. Ooh. When you're at the full distance of the room, you can get away with just kind of walking it. Wow, I think he just moved so fast that he missed me. I honestly don't think I dodged that. We're gonna win no problem this time. I'm super confident in it. I could pretty much just sit there and, like, get smashed by this hand a couple times and just, you know, land those quick killing combos, but I might as well not risk it. I'd hate to go through all this again when I'm so close. There you go, you son of a bitch. You're done for. Overthrowing the king. Look at that, his little jelly. Oh, gross, his eyeball fell right out. How sickening. Ooh, our first key. Nice, how exciting. Oh, and a big badass chest. But I really am just packed full of shit. So I guess I'm gonna have to sell like anything that seems like it's not that exciting or that I already have a million of. So I got a lot of that right now, actually, that I can afford to just totally get rid of. These crystals, for sure keeping those. This eyeball, which I can apparently whack around a little bit. Is there anything fun or silly I can do with that? Sorry to be so abusive to your eye there, guy, but you were a huge dick. You were a shitty king, I don't think anyone liked you. Oh, cool. It's even littered with, like, other big golem parts around the outskirts of the room there. Didn't notice before. Hey, I see you. Oh, it's just not an active one, I guess. What do you got for me? Oh, shit. All kinds of golem histories. All kinds of jottings and who knows what. The golem volume was only worth 400. I guess it's not that exciting to take that one home. Water lamp is only worth 200. Oh, why am I hanging on to so many of these whetstones? I thought they were worth more. They can just get turned into something else then. Definitely want these 3 history books. Definitely want the King's Jottings. Guess I should just make sure I'm taking everything from here, really. I'm sure it's all quite a bit more valuable than the standard fare. There. Managed to rake in everything possible. Give me a way out of here. I've earned it. And then, oh, we'll finally be able to go check out the Forest Temple. Damn, I thought for sure I could get this guy beat in the 4th episode, but hey, we weren't that far off. What kind of celebration is going to be waiting for us? Ooh, slotting in the first key already. And that'll just automatically open up the forest section. Ooh, Zambadoo, Zenmo, Zerbadur, Zenon, that was his name. It was you, wasn't it, Will? The one who defeated the Golem King. Boy, you put yourself in such unnecessary danger. A lock on the door opened? Maybe Pete was onto something. Regardless, just leave it. The door isn't worth your life. Pete didn't heed our warnings and, well, due to the buzz your heroics are creating, the town has decided to reopen the forest dungeon. Wait, I think it did address that in the lore. I kind of forgot that it was the people's decision to shut that stuff down. That's kind of interesting. I thought the key would open that up. But with the Golem King dead by your hands, now is a great time to focus on Moonlighter. Take advantage of this momentum to expand the shop a bit. The town board should show what contractors are available. A somewhat strange traveler is looking to set up his shop in the town as well. He specializes in crafting odd ornaments and such. Could make for some great decorations once you expand. And finally, Andre over at Vulcan's Forge is preparing some new gear. He predicted an influx of materials from the forest dungeon to occur, as people become more brazen due to your recent actions. Go there, see what he can offer. I won't have your demise on my shoulders, boy. But he kind of, he's kind of is simultaneously very encouraging and discouraging. He's just like, oh yeah, I don't want you to die or anything, but hey, go buy some new gear and stuff, and then definitely the only way you're going to be able to afford that gear is by, getting materials and stuff from the forest dungeon. So you got to do a bit of both. Doesn't look like he has anything immediately. It's just that when the time comes, I'll be able to, I'll have these new. I'll be able to find that turnip and that pumpkin that I need to craft, like, better swords and shields. Let's see what it was, what new traveler or whatever was looking to join up with the town. I already bought Le Retelier, which maybe that's who he was talking about, because it seems like these guys are still unavailable for the time being. I realize it's the middle of the night. I guess I'm going to sleep quickly so I can run the shop. Ooh, we can go check on our map there. Just showing we got the Golem Dungeon crossed out in the 1 key. Nap time. Alright, let's list all this crazy shit for sale, shall we? The chisels. I don't think I've actually sold a chisel ever. So we better see what they're worth. I assume a lot, because it was saying like you can only get them from the gold chests or whatever, so they're definitely worth a pretty penny. That's going to be stuff like that's going to be a great way to rake in a lot of money, is listing multitudes of these. Lots of stuff that needs lumped together. I wonder if those crystals are useful for crafting at all. I'd hate to lose that, because they seem like they are possibly useful. I don't know. It seems oddly specific, Sell all that shit. It's like there would be so few things you would ever be able to craft with it, right? Because presumably you can't go refight the Golem King, so you're just kind of stuck with that amount. Like, I'll never have more of those. So it seems unlikely that I would be limited to only having 4 different things that I would ever be able to craft using that, is what I'm trying to get at. If I can sell all this big ticket stuff here, then I'll be able to expand the shop no problem. Hey, I nailed the price on that one. What do you know? God, I'm such a genius. Such a brilliant salesman. Has anyone looked at the chisel yet? They have not. Weird that people are so interested in these histories and these design documents and stuff. I don't know what they're getting out of them. Oh, he was just barely willing to pay for that one. I got real lucky on my price on that one. It seemed like I was definitely aiming high. The Golem King's jottings, though. That's gotta go for high. Like, that seems like... Yeah, the literal Golem King drew it. I mean, how could it not be worth heaps and heaps of money, right? Golem history. Oh, I had sold that once before. That must have been that one that I found down the secret tunnel area. I mean, the guy was a giant piece of rock and jelly, and somehow at some point he picked up a pen and then just started talking about his weird thoughts that he was having that day. The musings of the literal Golem King. You're telling me you guys don't want to purchase that? What sort of things could he possibly think about during his day? He's just writing down things like, wow, it sure does suck to be sticky 100% of the time. That's never gotten used to that. It's literally sucked my entire life. Hey, I like nailing the price on something on my first try. Whoa! Hey, I did it. I sold the Golem King's musings. Someone was bound to be interested in it. It was a very interesting subject. Guess maybe each one is progressively worth more than the volume before it. I mean, if you read the first one and enjoyed it and are interested in the second, it makes sense that I would be able to milk a few extra dollars out of you. If you're willing to buy the first, you're probably going to buy the second. If you're willing to buy those 2, you'll definitely spring out for the third. So I'm going to milk those dollars out of you. Still can't get anyone to buy the chisel. I thought for sure the chisel would be worth like a shitload. Hey, and I just barely managed to sell that guy in the volume 3. He wasn't happy about it, but he knew. He was like, yeah, I need to know how it ends. Such well-written fantasy. I need to know. It's crazy to suddenly be sitting on this much money after it being so hard to come by for so long. The scammer? Achievement unlocked scammer? What the hell is that? Receive 50 really expensive valorations. People aren't happy with the prices I'm charging for a lot of this stuff, eh? Man, to make nearly 10,000 on just that one thing, the Golem Designs 1, that's super cool. Still, nothing has ever been stolen from me, so that's really nice. Thank you, everyone, for not being thieving a-holes. Let's see what we can do for our humble little shop. For sure go for the expansion. I'd love to see what we can do. Love to see how we can raise this little indie shop up. Doesn't look much different, does it? Let's see. There we go. We opened up a new thing for the town here. Hawker. As a hawker, I've traveled the world looking for techniques to create objects that can inspire people. Visit my cart to find objects that can make your shop look more interesting to visitors. That's what he was talking about. That's what I had to invest in or expand upon to get someone interested. To get him interested in coming. Let's see. Do I invest in things like a bed and chest? Or new items for myself? New gear? I'll bring Hawker in. He can't come in during the night. It's such a stupid, silly rule. What's up? That's what you call a good job. Are you congratulating yourself on a job well done? Doesn't seem like a big change. Well, beauty comes from within. That's what I was saying. It doesn't look like you did a whole lot. You can't go patting yourself on the back when you basically didn't do anything. Get over yourself. Hey, that's quite a bit more space to work with, though. That seems pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Cool, I even have a nice little thing to keep my counter separate. That seems nice, doesn't it? What's this? Generous customers. Every visitor adds a generous tip to their payment. Ooh, that's nice. Hey, kind of rearranged up here as well. Oh, I don't need to buy a new chest. I automatically just gained a new one anyways. Cool. Yeah, I have plenty of storage space for the time being then. He did a lot. He definitely rearranged a lot of things. I don't really know how you just add more area to a building in the inside without adding more area on the outside. He really is a master of his craft. I'm sorry that I was looking down on his work. He is a truly handy man. Now I'm going to bring the big, dumpy, fat, bulky-looking hawker into the town. See what kind of new, exciting things he can bring to our little villa. I got 10 grand still burning a hole in my pocket. Let's see what kind of goodies he could sell to maybe beef up what I got going on in the shop. I got a good thing going there. I wouldn't mind adding a wee bit more. Look at him flipping his hair around. Alan, a fellow merchant. By your looks, you must be Will. Thank you for requesting my cart in Rhinoka. My name is Alan, and my crafted decorations remind people that what it's like to feel again. If your shop is in need of a little decor, stop by Hawkers. Increases the time visitors wait in the queue, which hasn't been an issue yet, but all of a sudden if there's 8 different tabletops, they might be less willing. Increases the max number of visitors in the shop. Increases the time the shop can be open. Ooh, I do like that one. Every visitor adds a generous tip to their payment. Increasing the amount of time the shop is open seems like it would totally be worth it. That seems like a big advantage to have, actually. Maybe the thing to improve the tip as well, we'll see. I guess I gotta either clear or start other dungeons to open up the other 4 tabs there. 20 extra %. That seems like it would pay off so quickly. Every $1,000 becomes another 200. That's pretty good. Why not? Let's do it. And let's see what kind of upgrades could we possibly get from here right now. I'll get a few things going on my wish list so I know what I need to start saving up for. There, nothing that I'll be able to do at the time for the time being because I'll need to actually go down into the forest dungeon to earn some of that. I just ran the shop, so I don't think it's totally worth doing right now. Where'd those books go? Where'd the books I bought go? Is this them just on the table there, probably? I guess so. The things that are meant to keep the shop open longer? Well, there you have it, guys. Forest dungeon coming on up. I thought I would defeat the Golem King by the end of the 4th. Kind of missed that mark by a little bit, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? I think things are coming along nicely. I got way better gear now, way better shop. Everything's coming up Willhouse. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take a nap, and we will go straight to the forest dungeon at the start of the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again soon.